led you to Artists Fleas in the beginning?
Being a new brand, we didn't have the funds or the budget to just open a retail store in New York City. And so Artists Fleas really was the only sort of tool out there to help us be able to engage with our customers in person. The way that they've curated artisans in this market, it's clear that they have a passion for what they're doing, and so I think that just organically brings the right type of person into the market, and so to be able to engage and learn from that type of customer has really helped us get to the next level of our business.
Tell us about your growth from your first pop-up to the moment you realized you were ready to open a store.
So our very first pop-up was at Artists Fleas in Williamsburg. We had just launched our brand online. You know, it wasn't gangbusters for us when we did our very first pop-up, and I think that's the other thing for small business owners to remember is persistence and perseverance really is key, and remembering that it's not going to be an overnight success.
Can you show us your store?
Of course, let's go.
Go with the brothers, boo, you know how we do. It's
How did you start your business?
My co-founder Trina and I, we both went to undergrad together. We ended up coming back together professionally at a home goods startup that focused on sustainable and ethical supply chains. And we learned a lot about what it takes to develop a supply chain that is really doing things better for the planet and better for the supply chain workers. So we really made it our mission to create apparel using all plant-based, natural, upcycled fabrics that don't ever have plastics in them. The way that we're bringing our ecological garments to the market was really through these story-driven approaches and these limited edition capsules with artist partners. We wanted the name to embody that. That's how we kind of landed on Dinner Service New York, in that dinner time is sort of the common ground for people of all different cultures, all different backgrounds to come together, get to know one another better in a more intimate space and environment. And so that's kind of what we wanted to do with our brand.
Where do you get the inspiration for your business?
From a creative standpoint, we really draw a lot of inspiration from the music and arts community and witnessing artists in their element and the impact that they have on the audience that's watching them. And that's why we wanted to create a brand around telling the inspiring stories and showing the world how impactful and inspiring these artists really are.
What's it like being a small business owner in New York City?
Definitely challenging, but it's super rewarding, and the people that we work with, the customers that we get to interact with, it all just makes the whole thing kind of worth it, and knowing that we can have a direct impact on the planet and the people that are making the clothes for us. We try to reflect frequently on how meaningful that is for us and how rewarding that sort of process is.
How was the experience of opening a store?
So opening a store in New York is definitely not something that we thought would be a part of our journey this early on. Having that experience in Chelsea Market at Artists Fleas was definitely the driving force behind us opening up a standalone store in New York City, and it's definitely something that has helped us catapult our brand and our mission in general. So Artists Fleas is a big reason why we've been able to grow and why we are standing in our store in New York now.
What is the best and the worst thing about owning a small business?
Having a business that you are fully, every move you make, there's going to be a consequence, whether good or bad. It's amazing, but that also might be the worst thing. I think it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, but I think the good part of that outweighs the bad.
What is your favorite product that you sell?
So I really love our bowling tops. It's a fabric that's called lyocell. So it comes from the pulp of eucalyptus trees that are all sustainably harvested. The way that the fabric comes to be is just by using a single non-toxic solvent that is also reusable. So there's very limited water usage in the production process, and the end result is sort of this very breathable silk-like fabric that has the softness of a lot of polyester-based fabrics that you see out in the market.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast food at dinner time.